Hello. Hello, Adrian. I don't know if AJ is currently busy, but I'll post the link in general, just in case. Because I don't see he's online on Discord. Big stream today. It seemed like he had a lot of work to do, yeah. It does. So that's unfortunate. If he can't make it, it's very exciting stream today. He was looking forward to it. Alright, it is going to be time. Second, let me just check. See if he's on now. Nah. Oh well. The pillar is currently being attacked right now and you're able to idle. Yes. How amazing. So yes, last time, Biggs died. First things first, I like Hard Edge, so first I'm going to upgrade it. This is so sad. Yes. Oh, AJ said he was gonna make an announcement. Okay. Oops. Alright. Hello, I'm multitasking here, working and also listening to / watching the impeachment trial, so I won't be paying attention quite as much, but meow. Hello, Mr. McGrath. Sean, I might not hear it if you say something aloud, but if someone types something to me in the chat, I'll see it eventually. Okay. Yeah, that's good. And it's good about AJ, that he will come. I'm gonna do attack power boost. Yeah, very big stream today. I want to try to get to particular point. I think it would be doable since I'm a good ways into this chapter. The most exciting thing yet. Yes, it's going to be very thrilling to watch. materia slot. And, yes, AJ, if you're in, I saw your DM. Time for Tifa. It's probably going to be the metal knuckles that I'm going to switch to. I don't know what has the most materia on it. Or the most slots. I think this would definitely be the most powerful, if I had to guess. $18. So what's that? That's 90 still. This is the materia weapon. I think it has the most slots. Let me see if I can upgrade this. No, that's about the maximum. So now I want to tweak some battle settings. So this is assess. This I'm going to switch to Infinity's End. For Barret, this is still fine. For Tifa, I usually make this Star Shower. And I will make this Focused Strike. So hype, yes. AJ, again, if you didn't hear me, I got your DM. And I agree. Alright. I'm also close to finishing these reports, or this set at least. Alright, time to get going. I forgot about materia. Let me do that. Fire, lightning, healing. I've assess. Magnify fire. Seems pretty good. I think I'm gonna switch lightning for wind. Oh, no, don't go back down.
Anytime now.
Yeah, I like how the music stays through these few fights afterwards, adding to the effect of Biggs being gone. So these guys are weak to fire and wind.
Storm's coming.
Again, it's a little tricky to get these guys in the air. Oh, there.
You're mine.
I'm gonna go for an arrow. Uh-oh. No, I'm going for an item.
Let's try that again. Gotta be careful.
Now, I can't attack him when he's away. Your enemies waited quite patiently for you. Yes.
You're done.
There.
It's over.
Alright. Item time. They were busy murdering innocent civilians. Pretty much. So yeah, MP is going to be very important, especially since Cloud is on his own. So if he were to heal... Oh, well there's MP. But limited MP for the moment. There's some more. Again, I believe that's kind of random. It's not really set what crates will give what.
That's that. Get ready. See ya.
Yeah, Punisher mode, very helpful.
Calling wind.
Yeah, these Helitrooper guys can be a little tricky if you
Let's do this.
don't know what you're doing, but wind makes them very vulnerable. There's some more. It's very helpful. Alright. If only Cloud had a gun blade. I believe that's the Final Fantasy VIII main character. I believe he has a gun blade. If I'm correct.
Testing. Testing. Attention, Avalanche scum. We know all about your evil plans to destroy the pillar. But the Turks, but Shinra, that's us, won't let you get away with it. So go crawl back into whatever hole you crawled out of, or something. That ought to do it, right?
Good enough.
Wait, I know you. Mr. First Class. First class asshole. Gotcha now! You ain't got nowhere to run.
Not good.
Throw down your weapon and surrender. Shinra does not negotiate with terrorists.
Screw this cheap-ass play.
Get down! Thank you.
That was a close one.
How is it?
Much better, thanks.
I'm sorry. I can't stay here. I have to help them.
Go. Follow your heart.
Skip the cinematic. No.
Aerith. There's a bar in the center of town, Seventh Heaven. I need you to...
Get Marlene to safety, right?
This is a
It's
playthrough.
okay.
It's not
find
blind,
her.
but I won't be talking about spoilers. And the story is very good. It adds to everything happening.
Can you take her to the bar for me, Wedge?
Consider it done. Now get up there and kick Shinra's ass. Come on. Seventh Heaven is this way.
Wedge, wait!
Earth's like, yes, go die.
You guys can't stay here.
Playing as Aerith.
Hey, let us
Come
through.
on, come
How
on!
are we supposed to get to Wall Market?
Sir, you need to step away from the gate.
You have to open the gate! If you don't let these people through!
Back off! It's not gonna happen.
Wedge!
I'm no good. Not to anyone up there or down here.
That's not true, Wedge. Don't give up hope yet. We could still save a lot of lives.
Wedge is a national hero.
You don't think we're gonna stop
Wedge
them from
realizes
dropping
he's
the
a
plate,
side
do you?
character.
I
Yeah,
wanna
and
believe that
again,
we
in
can
the
still
original
win somehow.
game, Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse
But something
were
in my gut tells
like
me
they
we're
basically
due
didn't
for a
have
reckoning. Just
personalities,
this feeling.
so their
You know what I mean?
characters got a lot added to
Yeah.
them in Remake.
I do.
Shut up, Wedge. We love you.
That's no excuse to give up. I don't want to look back one day and wish I'd done it different. Right here, right now. I need to know I did everything I could.
They were disposable.
I'm not sure what's gonna happen next. But I am sure I don't want
Yes,
to regret
and
the
the-
choices I make tonight.
In the original, like they don't. It's like they're not
Our
even
lives are in your
characters.
hands.
They're just.
If you don't open
In the
up, we're all
original,
gonna
they were
die.
just, you know, husks of the people they were supposed to represent.
Close it!
No, sir! I will not obey that order! This way, everyone! Quickly! Quickly!
You can't just... Wait!
Wedge! Seventh Heaven is just down this road, isn't it?
Head straight and look right. You can't miss it.
Don't worry about me.
All right, I'll get these people to
Yes,
safety.
King.
Get out of Sector 7, please! You need to get as far away from Sector 7 as possible, right now! Go to Sector 5 or 6! Anyway! You all have to get out of Sector 7, now! Please!
Slow down. Do you know what's going on? What do they want with the pillar?
See, these Shinra guys
Well,
can
there's
also
still
be good
time.
people.
But
Yeah, somewhat.
Going to drop the pillar.
Again, it's more of the guys at the very, very
Yes.
top that are the big
sons
bad
of
guys,
bitches. What good do they think
ordering
they're up to?
around everyone below
Feel free
them
to
to
cry
do
about
their
it later.
evil
Right now, we
bidding.
need to get everyone to safety.
Wait, the watch should clear the roads first.
Ah, good thinking. Hop to it. Avalanche, I take it?
just a friend.
Tell Tifa to lay low. We'll take care of things here.
And I mean, Cloud was part of
I've got to
Soldier,
get to
so
Seventh Heaven.
What are you doing here?
That's it.
you know, he's a good guy.
Look out!
Soldier's part of Shinra.
Oh no!
Only friend, not waifu.
Marlene!
Is Wedge best girl?
We need water! Hurry! The fire's spreading!
Craziness.
Marlene!
Well, we gotta go this
How
way.
the hell did they expect us to escape? There's a way out!
Gotta get through. Gotta find a way.
Very good music, as always. Again, a lot of the new music they made for Remake, I would say it's great. Wins this year's title for Best Boy. It's very convenient crash location. Or inconvenient.
Oh, you poor thing. I know it must hurt.
It's the little girl from the side quest in the second stream.
Come on, keep moving this way. Hey, hey, over here. Come on.
I'll take you to her. Ready? Almost there, okay?
None of this makes any sense. None of this makes any sense.
No need to rush. Steady now.
Damn it, my leg! Hey, can you walk?
Yeah, so I mean,
Come
this
on, we gotta
whole
go. Don't worry.
thing going on, everybody's gotta evacuate,
We can get through this.
in case
Get to Wall Market now.
we're not successful in our mission.
This way. Quickly now. Keep moving.
So, you know, this is not only going to affect the main characters, but everyone living in the slums and on the plate too. They could all potentially
I've
die.
been looking everywhere for you.
Daddy! You'll be fine.
Stop. That way's already.
Please, I need to get through. This is it, isn't it?
Lots of fire.
Why is this happening? Almost there.
There's still.
No, it's not working.
Ah!
Confirmed. One more bird lost. Probably for the best. After
Yes,
all,
it is very cute. Not the huge explosion, but yeah.
Change of plans. You can take it from here. Someone's been a little too adventurous.
Gonna make it to 7th heaven.
Please be okay. Hold on, Marlene. I'm coming for you. You're Marlene, right?
How many heavens are there?
Who are
Well, I
you?
assume the 7th means it's in Sector 7.
I'm a friend of Tifa's. Where is she? Right now,
I
she's
think
with
there's
all the
18
others.
now. Like how there's
too?
different levels of hell.
You mean Barry?
There's many different
Yep,
heavens.
he's there too.
Wait, Daddy's not coming home?
Not yet. That's why I came to find you. Tifa asked me to. She said, take care of Marlene. The thing is, this place isn't safe now. I'm gonna take you somewhere safer, okay?
Are they gonna destroy the bar? Are they gonna destroy our house?
Aww.
I know it's hard. Just remember, you still have your daddy. You can build a new home together. Anywhere. Shall we go?
The menu is also in an inconvenient location. Really critiquing the bar here.
Huh?
Yes. Very cute cutscene. And it's sad seeing Marlene sad.
Hmm?
eyes.
Oh?
Like her flower.
Did she just use mind control on her? No. Whatever it was, it seemed to calm her down.
I hope you remember it. Come on.
Her clothes are dirty. Yeah.
Tell you what, we'll grow lots of flowers at your new house.
Do you think that I could help too?
Of course you can. Hey, what's your favorite...
Her dress is actually dirty now? That's not how OxyClean works. Yeah, the OxyClean materia.
You led us on a merry chase, Aerith.
Sung.
Before you say another word, know that your options are limited.
There's nothing to be scared of, okay? How about we make a deal?
He's supposed to be an old Asian guy? No. This is what he's supposed to look like. I think you're confusing him for Hojo. So, uh-oh. I don't think people are supposed to be anything other than they already are. It's very true. Yeah, I think AJ was confusing him for another Asian-looking character that you'll meet in a few streams.
Two birds with one
Mojo Jojo. This is a great scene too.
Nice catch.
What, were you spoiled? No. I mean, there's an Asian character named Hojo. You'll see him soon.
Damn it! You want to explain yourself, partner?
Yeah, very good scenes in this whole chapter. Very good story moments.
Where's Eric?
I sent her to Seventh Heaven to get Marlena.
And Wedge?
I asked him to show her the way.
All right. Okay.
Stop this. Right? Let's keep moving.
And where do you think you're going? I don't know about you, but I'm over this shit.
He, rude. Yes, that's his name. He's very rude. And I learned Star Shower. Very nice.
Hang back.
Again, if I kept talking about all the music I liked, it would be almost every single song. Alright. Time for potion. And now to set up Tifa's materia. I'll try to do that quickly. Poison, HP up, first strike, luck up, barrier, lightning. I'll change steel to prayer. So it's another way I can heal. It's funny because it foreshadows something funny from the second continent. Oh, yeah.
Move aside.
Make way.
I get what you mean.
Get ready.
Whoa.
Here we go. Now. You're done.
Alright.
I see you! How do you assholes like this?
Oh! Here.
Now forever the hell you are!
Sentry guns.
Take the lead.
I got this.
Thunder is going to be very helpful here.
Whatever.
That's 39.
Come on. Taking over. It's over.
Alright.
Well, if this is how you want to play it, that's fine by me. Yeah, you better run!
Stay sharp.
Wow.
Get ready. We'll get you.
So I do have Magnify Fire, which may be a little bit useful.
Concentrate. Get ready.
Alright, whoa.
No holding back.
Yeah, again, I think the faster I can take these guys out, the better. So I take less damage. And again, since I have a good amount of magic, should be helpful with exploiting enemy weaknesses.
What was that?
It's
So,
Jesse.
how'd you guys rate my latest and greatest design? 11 out of 10?
Jesse returns.
Today's your unlucky day, because I never miss.
Give me a break. Here we go.
Oh.
Ready! Neutralizing! Back off!
Looks like you guys are having the time of your life.
Reno just comes right up.
Why?
Seems to have lost control of the top floor.
Oh, I probably didn't need to do fire, brah, but that's okay.
Anyway, we may need to intervene personally.
Oh, who's
Whatever
left?
you say, partner.
Oh.
Keep them busy, will ya?
Scatter. It's on now. Deal with that.
Finish him off! Now's our chance!
Leave it to me. No
Elite Grenadier. There. That guy in the helicopter literally did nothing. I suppose so.
Concentrate.
Are you ready to die? Piece of...
So this is a little bit of a tricky
Let's finish this.
encounter. Required to Infinity's End. Yeah, so here again, using Thunder on the sentry guns. It's a very easy way to take them out.
You're up.
Let's do this.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going out like this.
Yeah, time to heal Tifa.
Pay attention. All right.
You're gonna feel this one.
Oh, if they're close enough, I might... Oh, they both moved right when I did that.
Keep it together.
All set.
I wonder if Helitroopers would work IRL. Yeah, I wonder. Ow! Okay, it's time... Oh wait, I cannot pray. Oh wait, it's an ability.
Hang back.
Throwing in the towel.
Let's do this.
Got worried there.
Storm's coming.
Come on.
It's on you.
Oh,
I got this.
good job, Tifa.
Give him your all.
Alright, it is ether time. Yeah, some of these battles, I think the only reason they're doing well here is because neither of you have ranged weapons. Yes, very true. And then the magic, you know, having magic is very helpful against these guys. Oh, a chest. An elixir. That's a full HP and MP restore. It's an item. I think they will be at risk of removing their head with the helicopter blades in real life. Yeah, that's a potential risk they're taking. Like, man, like, look at this. You can see all the way down and up. We're getting close to the top.
Jesse!
That's what the helmet is for. I suppose so.
Jeez. Tifa. If you could see the look on your face.
Afraid of heights? A little.
So, you're the guy who gets to hear my last words. Lucky me.
Like hell they're your last.
It's okay, Cloud. It's okay. They were my bombs. They were all my victims. I had it coming. My hero. So gentle.
Just try to hang on.
So dramatic. I just wish that I could have had you over again. Everyone with Mom's cooking.
Did she do more damage than good?
To believe.
Yeah. You owe me a
I'll
pizza.
talk after the cutscene.
That's right.
I mean, against the guys here, she did.
But I don't think. Oh no. Tifa's crying. Did I say something wrong? polite to stare, you know.
Jesse.
Hey.
This is so sad. Yeah, it is. So, I mean, I talked about in the first stream how Shinra forced that huge explosion from the first reactor. But of course Avalanche doesn't really know that, so Jesse took that guilt of, you know, ruining almost a whole sector to the grave, which is very sad. There's a, you know, in her backstory, she wants to be a part of the stage production and at the Gold Saucer, and I think by her talking about things being dramatic, calling Cloud her hero, she's living that fantasy, being a part of that stage production that she never got. So yeah, it's pretty sad. I will be back in 1 minute. I'll let you guys reflect on this. Not allowed to die. Fortunately, that was not the case. Yeah. FF7 is great in all the emotions it gives you. Just don't let her die in vain. Go forth. Yes, time to save the plate. This is sort of, I think this is the final rest before we get to the top, which is where the, essentially the controls are. Alright. I'm good with, I'll get 2 mega potions. Oh, another one. Okay. There's Barrett screaming.
I ain't done with you yet! You hear me? Think you can come up in here and do what you want? We gon' take it?
Barrett!
Tifa! Get your ass behind cover! Now! Chopper's gonna chew you up!
Still alive and kicking?
Damn right. Leading man sticks around to the credit.
Still wonder where all that ammo he uses comes from. I don't know. Converts his blood to bullets?
Yep.
Maybe in another, in like the remake sequel, they'll explain that. I don't know. So there's a menu pop up because Barrett's just joined the party, and we're about to have a big fight. So I'm gonna manage his inventory, make sure it's all set up. His glasses are gone! Yeah, it's serious now. The glasses are off, boys.
It's nothing personal, bitch.
I like that line.
Miss me.
You love Reno? Yeah, he has a lot of a character to him.
You're next, asshole!
Sorry, losers. Gotta play for keeps today. No time to dick around.
Plate separation authorized. Awaiting confirmation. Plate separation authorized. Awaiting confirmation.
Yeah, coming right up. Huh? No, you don't! Not when I'm working!
Plate separation authorized. Awaiting confirmation.
Press it. Now. You ain't got shit on us.
Alright. Cleansing isn't really gonna be that helpful. Get revival. I don't know. What else? I'll put that on. Okay. So here is Reno. Yeah, this is a kind of a difficult fight. So I hope I can do it fairly well. Man.
Have to.
All
No
set.
choice.
There.
I guess I ain't got one.
Ult pressure. Focus thrust.
Let's do this.
I got this.
Alright. Pray.
You're up.
I got it.
About damn time! Rest of the live, give 'em hell!
Hang back.
Oh. Phoenix Down only gives them an adrenaline boost. Use revival on Biggs and Wedge. Could they not stop him during the time he was typing?
Let's get this over.
I don't know. It's an anime game. Let me read the description. Revives. Phoenix Downs do revive, but they aren't gonna work against them.
Let me handle this.
Don't die, Cloud. Thank you. Ooh.
Need my help, do you?
Here we go. Stubborn little shitbirds, ain't you?
Prepping for a bombing run. I'm coming.
See what? I see you're doing whatever the hell you want. Guess I'm rubbing off on you. Heads up.
Yeah, so now Rude is a part of this.
Best do it right.
Oh, did that not work?
I got your name.
Yeah, so Rude's in a chopper. I'm gonna still try and focus on Reno. But yeah, there's a ton going on. This pyramid ability can essentially trap one of the party members in a pyramid, and you have to break them out. As you can see, Cloud just got trapped.
Here it comes, bring it home!
Let's go.
No need to panic.
Oh man.
You're up!
Let me handle this.
Reno, you can clear out now.
Okay, it's time to heal. Kira.
This fight's not over
You
yet.
hear party members who reach 0 HP say, "I'm tired," or something similar, and they're just on the ground. Yeah, I think that's the kind of the way they justify that in the party, or like as a revive, but not necessarily a revive from death. Yeah, geez, Reno really showing off his full capabilities. Just got hit by a strike. Tifa's now in a pyramid. Reno was holding back in the past. Yeah, really, he did. So Rude is here. Now's kind of the opportunity to deal a lot of damage against Rude. The chopper actually isn't as doesn't have as much health. Interesting that a chopper is easier to destroy than a human being. Yeah, I like that moment, like, Reno thinks that Rude has died. Kind of humanizes him a little.
Any landing you can walk away from.
Humans have magical skin and clothes. Yeah. Alright. So this is where things get really tough. So Rude and Rufus both are at about half health. I'm going to try to focus on Reno because of his pyramid ability. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull that off. I think if, you know, Rude's right in front of me, I'm gonna go for him, of course.
Let's try that again.
Okay. Tifa has her somersault. So that'll be very helpful. Yeah.
Here we go. Knock it off,
Yeah, but as you can see, you really want to switch between a whole lot of characters. This is their Turks combo, which is quite powerful. I really want to try. I think I should just heal as Cloud. Cloud now has his limit ascension. I'm gonna try to finish Reno off. Okay. And Tifa's going to pray. And I think I just staggered. Oh, I defeated both of them!
Awaiting confirmation.
Jeez, I didn't expect that. The helicopter doesn't have an AT field. In the original, you only fight Reno. I actually like that you fight both of them in the remake. So yes, you're correct, AJ. I also don't think the Rude fight happens in the original. Speedrun strats, yeah, they were right next to each other. Yeah, I did that fight a lot. Like I can definitely tell that I'm getting a lot more experience the more I play. Because before, you know, I think this might have been the first fight I lost, or I really struggled with. Oh no!
Separation initiated. Blade separation initiated. Commencing separation sequence. Section 1 separation imminent. Evacuate immediately. Blade separation initiated.
You son of a bitch! What have you done?
Cloud!
Why is this even programmed into the control center thing? I don't know.
What do we do?
Nothing. There is nothing you can do now.
You can't do this!
Tom Souser Todd starts playing.
Aerith!
Marlene? My Marlene? What did you do with her?
Where are you?
Sir, your activities unwittingly brought you into contact with the Ancient, who is now back in our custody where she belongs. For this you have my sincerest gratitude. Alas, the sector in which you stand has been condemned.
Ancient.
Run! You have to go now!
And where exactly do you expect us to go?
Aerith!
Blade separation imminent. Evacuate the area immediately.
If we don't get the help,
Oh, dialogue kind of missed.
Hey! Over here! Found us a way out!
Tifa.
Come on! Come on!
Can depressing music play during this instead? That's the next scene. Also, AJ, don't say who that is. Yeah, it's him. But yeah, we failed. Does Wedge die? Yet the whole plate came down. He was right below. I thought not all of them die. Well, Barrett's still an Avalanche, and he survived. But Jesse, Biggs, and Wedge, yeah. "5:23 p.m. 2 out of 10. Wedge confirmed dead."
Anybody out there?
This part of the game is so sad. Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, this is the real sad moment.
Here goes.
So I mean, if you think about it, back in chapter 4 when we went to Jesse's parents, they were actually on top of the Sector 7 plate, which just fell. So anyone below the plate in the slums or on the plate who didn't make it out are all dead.
Marlene. Marlene!
So yeah, I'm gonna let this play.
Biggs! Wedge! Jesse! God damn it! God damn you! God damn you all! Marlene. Marlene.
It was us. We did this.
No. You can't think like that. Whatever came before it was Shinra that pulled the trigger today. Am I right?
Yeah.
Hold on to this anger, okay?
Barrett. Marlene's fine.
Huh?
Aerith found her.
Aerith. Is that the girl they took?
Yeah. That's her.
What the hell's going on?
I asked Aerith to find Marlene and take her somewhere safe.
And she did? You sure? Hey, where you going?
Hi, Mr. McGrath. Yeah, the stages of grief. This is so sad. Yeah, I would say this is the first really emotional moment in FF7. And it hits really hard. If you are paying attention, you might have noticed that what Barrett said about holding on to anger is sort of the same exact thing Sephiroth told Cloud earlier in the game. So that's a nice, interesting detail.
Aerith's house.
It
It's in the
all
Sector
comes
5 slums.
tumbling down,
And that's where
tumbling
Marlene
down,
is?
tumbling down.
Where we hope she is.
Tell
Yeah,
me she
quite
is.
literally.
Give me something to hang on to. Even if she's not, I won't blame you for it, I swear. Who am I kidding? I'd probably try to tear your head off.
Hey, Tifa, know anything about ancients?
You're attempting to sing
I know
along.
I've heard of them at least.
They come up in planetology books. Meant to be the original stewards of the planet. Could even commune with it, talk to it and stuff.
That must be why the Turks wanted her so badly.
In my veins flows the blood of ancients. This planet is my birthright.
Well, speaking of Sephiroth,
You have failed again, I see. But through suffering, you will grow strong. Isn't that what you want?
Cloud?
It's nothing.
I really like the scenes with Sephiroth. So now, oh, so this is Wall Market again.
There's a hole in the sky.
Wait. Over there.
What the hell are they doing here?
Their jobs, probably.
Shinra soldiers.
Just focus on seeing Marlene again. Nothing else.
So this gate is now open. It wasn't when we were here a few chapters ago.
You guys run into Jesse at the pillar?
Yeah. Biggs too.
Sephiroth was never really added in Smash.
But Wedge wasn't.
It's been all in our
He got
heads.
All right.
He better have been added to Smash.
Come on now.
Because that's amazing.
I've been thinking, y'all. We gotta go find the others.
Huh?
If we don't look for them, who will?
Right.
Hey, Cloud. Gonna need your help with it, too.
Right.
My ears are still ringing from it.
This is Sector 5, right? So where's this place you said Marlene is?
Where I think she is. It's a house on the other side of town.
Well, come on then. Pick up the pace.
Sector 5
You're going as fast as
revisited.
you are.
Yep. Oh, this is when the scene happens. For some reason I was thinking it was chapter 14. The next chapter. But it's going to be now.
That's the house.
Marlene! Marlene!
I don't think I'll get to the big side quest segment that shows up in the next chapter.
Is she here?
Barrett!
That was something I was thinking about, but that's fine.
Sorry, I'm Barrett. Marlene's my little girl. Marlene, she's got short hair. She's cute as a button, with the heart of an angel. She was wearing, pink. She was wearing a pink dress today.
Upstairs.
Huh? Oh.
I said said she's sleeping.
I want to see her too. Come on, let's go look in on her.
Keep it down. Don't wake her.
Marlene, my baby. Thank God.
Shh. Shinra has my daughter now.
She's a deep sleeper.
I'm sorry.
The best moment in the whole game.
I'm the one who asked her to go get Marlene. We'd only just met, but she was so
It is a
kind and
nice
helpful.
moment.
I took advantage of her.
It's not your fault. It was only a matter of time before she ended up back there.
Because she's an ancient.
Or do you mean this moment?
So she told you about that?
This moment or the Marlene one?
She must trust you all a great deal. Yes, Aerith is an ancient.
Barrett.
Probably the last one living. She's not my daughter. Not by blood, I mean. If that's what you were wondering. About 15 years
If Aerith
ago.
is this so-called ancient, what does that make Elmira? You're
My
about
husband,
to find out.
He'd been shipped off to fight on the front lines.
Yeah.
But then I received a letter saying he'd be home for a bit. So when the day came,
You were
I went
answered
to the
immediately.
station to meet him. But he didn't come. I couldn't help fearing the worst, even then. But I told myself his leave must have been postponed, that he'd been delayed. Every day I went, to wait and to pray. And that's how I met her and her mother. I thought maybe they'd run away from Wall Market, or that they were topsiders fallen on hard times. I'd seen that sort of thing a lot. Take Aerith somewhere safe. Those were her mother's dying words. My husband had been away for so long, and I was lonely. So I convinced myself the safest place for the girl was with me. It took no time at all for her to start feeling like family. She was a real chatterbox. She told me strange stories. Like how she and her mother had escaped from some sort of facility. And how she wasn't sad, because her mother had just returned to their planet.
Their planet, huh? Yeah, that sounds about right.
I didn't understand any of it at the time. When I asked if she meant one in the sky, she said no. This one, right here. I mean, what can you say to that?
Mommy, don't be sad.
That's what she said to me one day, out of the blue. So I asked her, what's wrong?
A man you really, really loved just died. His heart came a long way to say goodbye. But he couldn't stay because he had to return to the planet.
I didn't believe her, of course. And then, a few days later, I received a letter saying my husband had been killed in action. Things like that. She'd just know. It was a lot to deal with, but we were happy. And then came the knock.
Coming! No! Go away!
Aerith, you know you're not just any little girl. You're a descendant of the Ancients.
I had no idea what he meant, so I said, "Who are the Ancients?"
They were the original stewards of the planet, whose boundless knowledge and wisdom...
Why is he the
guide us
same
to the
age?
Promised Land.
I mean, it's pretty recent.
Some believe the Promised Land to be myth. Others
if you
an
say he's
allegory
like
of
20 years old here,
But we take the words of the scriptures
in
at
the
face
next
value
dozen or so
and believe it to be
years
quite
is when
real.
the game actually takes place,
Which
so
is
he can't
why
have looked
Shinra
too
would
different.
Like very much for Aerith to help
You're
us.
wrong! I'm not an ancient!
But Aerith, even when you're all alone, don't
Aerith
you
is
hear
a lot
voices
younger.
whispering secrets?
I get your point.
No, never!
But all three of us knew that wasn't
Is that a
true.
Lost reference?
That man knew exactly who Aerith was. Where
Mr.
she'd come
McGrath?
from, and what she could do.
Same age?
They knew where she was, but they didn't just take her? Doesn't sound like the Turks I know.
She had to come willingly, otherwise it wouldn't work, they said. That's why, even if they did take her away, I'm sure she's still being treated like a guest. And that they'll send her straight back home, once they get what they need.
I doubt it.
You're not planning anything, are you? Don't make things worse than they already are. If I lost her too, I don't know if I could ever. Just don't.
Cloud, maybe she's right about this. Maybe they'll let Aerith go when it's all over. Maybe we'd be better off waiting a little while.
Let's head back to Sector 7. Got things to take care of. Like checking up on the bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that backstory about Aerith. It definitely is very mysterious,
The main
and
entrance to
it's
Sector 7 is buried under rubble now. So how are we supposed to get back inside?
and it's sort of the introduction to a lot of the deeper themes in
But how do we
FF7,
get to the park?
I know another way to get there.
which I really,
Aerith showed
really
me
like.
before.
This ancient girl knows her stuff. Didn't mean anything by it.
So, what are we gonna do if our plate falls?
Yeah, there's one character, like some random piece of dialogue you can run by. Backstory is much longer in OG. It was about the same. Maybe it's a little more drawn out in OG. But there's someone who says, like, there's a hole in the sky. But, like, in so, I mean, for everyone in the slums, the upper plates is their sky. So what they're actually seeing is the real sky, which is something they probably haven't seen in a very long time, if ever.
Over there.
So, I don't know, I just feel like that's a very interesting line to talk about. Whoa. What if they experience rain for the first time? Yeah, they could. That's actually... I don't want to say. But yeah, they could experience rain, maybe snow. Given that, like, it's very deserty beyond Midgar, which you saw in the opening, I don't think that's really... There's gonna be snow, but yeah, there could be rain.
Good job.
Whatever, man. Let's go.
Back to this place. So now, I'm really just running through. I mean, this is where I went with Aerith. And you're also able to see, you know, the connections between all the areas we've been.
We'll have to fight our way through, but it's our only shot.
They feel the sun on their skin and start thinking they're burning up. Ah! But yeah, if you remember the first time we were here with Aerith, we were originally going to go to the Sector 7 slums. But we got sidetracked with the whole Tifa, Corneo, wall market stuff. So now we're actually going to go back to see, you know, what's left of Sector 7. I should have assessed them, but, you know, whatever. It's one enemy. And I'll probably run into more.
Quick and clean. Let's finish this. Let's do it right.
I can assess these guys. I can also learn an enemy skill. Enemy skills probably in the next stream I'll get to.
That's that. Let's go.
I'm going the right way, yes.
They're no match.
Nope, not at all.
More spinny spin enemy. So yeah, Barrett's very good against them. Oh, I don't want to flee.
My turn.
Yeah, if you run far from the battle, you can flee. I never really flee though.
No surprises there.
Again, it's in the original you could run away from battle, so I assume that's, you know, probably where that's taken from. Beyblades.
Can't afford to lose. All right.
It's over. I need a breather.
I can still fight.
Oh no, Omni Strike didn't work. It was interrupted.
All set. Come on. I can't.
Let's do this.
I'll take over. Come on. Gonna pull back.
All right, watch and learn. You got this.
Taking over. Keep it together.
About damn time. Gotta love it. I'm counting on you.
Probably should have started with Thunder. That would have made the fight a little easier to begin with.
Finish him off.
Let's keep it up.
It's a little bit of a new area here. A heavy-duty bracer. I'm not gonna mess with equipment until next stream, probably. What I have is more than suitable for now. And I also just want to see how far I could get in this chapter before I would need to stop. Again, my hope was to try and finish this chapter. I'm beginning to realize that might be a little unrealistic. But, you know, more streams is always good. Because this is a very good game.
Keep it up, man.
Alright. You're still mad Barrett doesn't ooga booga. You ended this last stream a bit early. Yeah, right. I remember I ended at like a good, what I felt like was a good stop.
Friends of yours?
Nope. It's on now.
Yeah, I mostly did that for the cliffhanger.
You're mine.
Thought that would make it interesting.
I've got you covered.
Merc. Yeah, these are the bandit guys that had names, if you remember from that Wall Market area.
That's a win.
So this is them kind of making a return. Burke, Butch, I forget the other guy. Burke, Butch. Yeah, I don't know.
It's on you.
Oh, these are the ring mall guys again. So I could potentially assess. First I need to pray. Cloud is poison.
After you.
So what I can do is use Poisona on Cloud to cure him of the poison. Like the remixed Goofy Town music? Yes. Again, like I said, if I talked about every single piece of music I liked, I would be here a while. Use 90% of remake music and probably 99% of the original music is amazing, I feel like. Town filled with Goofy.
I can't.
Alright. It's time to revive Cloud.
We still got a job to do.
Be careful.
Yeah, so I might go a little over.
I can't stay awake.
Damn, that was close.
What could we have done better?
Yeah, I might make this stream a little longer. Only by a few minutes. Getting close to the end.
Over there.
That a way out?
Tifa.
Yeah, I really like that you get a whole chapter of being in the slums, so it's really impactful seeing, you know, it all destroyed in that cutscene, and also seeing how it's going to look now. In the original, it was sort of completely destroyed. I don't think you could go anywhere near it. But here you'll see.
Weimer! You're alive!
Weimer, I haven't seen you in 8 streams.
Still in one piece.
Who else made it out?
I wish I knew. Sorry.
It's fine.
I'm just glad you survived. Gives me hope for the others.
This is bad.
So here's
you
a
never know
shop.
what you're gonna run into out there. Best be prepared.
And there's On Our Way, which
Careful
is
out there.
kind of a jazz version of a...
Sector 7, huh?
Yeah. Left a few things behind.
An original
You see.
song from the
I know
OG.
it's not much, but it's all I got.
So here's Big Bertha, a weapon for Barrett. That's all I'm gonna take. Next chapter, you can get Big Bertha as well from the same guy. When they make the next remake game, I should be a voice actor for all of the characters, not an OG. I don't know. I don't know if I can. I don't know I've worked. Heading underground. Yeah, next remake game is going to be quite interesting. In a lot of different ways. I will talk a little more about it when I get to the ending. Yeah, Tyler Blevins is in
Let's see
it.
what's on the other side.
Finally, I can use some fresh air.
Damn it! I still can't believe this happened.
Yeah, so this is sort of a secret tunnel that connects to Sector 7.
Sector 6 is right over there.
And that's where everyone was running to. This passageway in the previous chapter when we were playing as Aerith. Not very secret now. Yeah, Aerith just kind of told them all about it.
That one was a lot closer.
My voice sounded like it was on a telephone for a moment there.
Hello! Is there anyone out there that needs some help?
It's not like we had a lot of money saved.
Here we are.
My God.
Just a little more. Come on. Come on.
It won't budge.
Make room.
Morrow, you're alive.
With me. Ready? And...
Great job, guys.
Thank you.
I can't tell you how relieved I am to see you. So, what now?
Don't know. Find something. Anything to do.
Been back to the bar yet?
No.
Maybe you should go take a look?
Okay. First the bar, then the rest.
Careful. The roads are a mess. Watch your step or you'll wind up in a hole.
Hello! Anybody out there? If you can hear me, say something!
Anybody out there?
Sad version of Tifa's theme. Again, every single track I really like, or pretty much almost every single one.
Can you hear me? Anyone there?
I can't wait for future remake games when they cover other songs. Man. Did Marl always lack eyebrows, or are they so light you can't see them? From memory, I believe they're a lighter color. This is super sad. I don't think they did this in the OG. Yeah, in the original, they basically imagine a condensed version of this. They, you know, there's that moment of reflection. Barrett's yelling for Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse. Then they head to Aerith's house and learn about the backstory, and then from there they prepare to rescue Aerith.
That's Wedge's cat.
What?
Kind of a spoiler, but it sounds like that's kind of their plan, long term. And that's Wedge's cat.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
But yeah, they really give this whole chapter to reflect on, you know, all the action and all the emotions. Hello?
Is this all that's left of Wedge's place?
Pet the cat. Unfortunately, I cannot. So heading down here. So there's the Shinra logo. Back in the second stream, there was a certain side quest I did where they said, rumor has it that there's a secret Shinra lab hidden right under the slums. Now in the original that's not present. This is more of a reference to Dirge of Cerberus. Another game in the FF7 universe. But yeah. It was teased as far back as Chapter 3. And there's Wedge. Our boy Barrett. You're gonna like this section of the game because we get to play as Barrett and we can fire guns. So yeah, we're gonna be Barrett solo. Unfortunately, there's no place where you are Tifa solo. I would have liked that, but you know, I'm not complaining. Bugaboo plays the protagonist. Who is best boy? He's not secretly alive in OG, is he? So I'm gonna switch materia a lot. So healing is maxed out. I can use the Kiraga spell, which is the maximum. The maximum level spell you can use, which heals the most. Where is it? Where is it? Assess. There's not competition, no competition for best boy. That's Wedge.
Gotta love it. Stop on this. Get your ass out of here. Huh. And don't come back. You really want to throw down with me?
Oh wait, I don't want to cure. I want to assess. So these guys are weak to wind.
How'd you like that? See ya! Oh yeah, another one in the bag.
Alright, here's a chest. 2,000 gil.
Suck on this!
You're finna get going now. Sorry you haven't been as active this time. That's fine. I'm glad you were able to make it. Good luck on any work you have.
How long it take them to build all this beneath our feet? Not going down.
Yeah, so the whole lore with the lab doesn't really have a connection to anything in the original game. I'm not too familiar with Dirge of Cerberus, so I don't exactly know everything that is being alluded to through this lab. But, you know, at some point I'd like to try and check out Dirge of Cerberus and the other games in the compilation of Final Fantasy VII. That's a term used for describing all things Final Fantasy VII. Games, movies, books. Thanks, Sean. See you later. See you later, AJ. And you just said the victory theme.
Man, you'd think they dug halfway to hell. You really want to throw down with me?
Really want to throw down with me?
How'd you like that? Huh. And don't come back.
Drop this. 2 mega potions.
You're going down, one way or another. Fire in one off. Don't stop now. Suck on this. See ya. Oh yeah, another one in the bag.
Alright. Keep going up. I still can't believe this guy can climb ladders. Yeah, one-handed, pretty awesome. Alright. And it's another chest. Healing Carcanet? Not sure how to say that exactly.
You really want to throw down with me?
Oh man, the overcharge didn't finish. Now I'm poisoned.
Time for a serious ass whooping. Don't look now, but it's about to
All right.
get real. Oh, we're done here. You really want to throw down with me?
Yeah, again, I'm really noticing my experience is attributing to my skill of playing this game. It's really fun getting better at this game. Again, I think that, you know, if for some reason you don't like the characters and amazing music and amazing story, there's still the amazing gameplay that honestly has not gotten old for me. In the 60 hours I've played on my first playthrough, and my almost 20 hours of playing on these streams so far.
How'd you like that?
Yeah, I did play through already, so that also attributes to it. So I did a normal playthrough and then through New Game Plus, you're able to do kind of a like a hard mode, which makes it to where you cannot use items, and enemies are obviously more difficult. There.
Yeah. Sorry.
Time to run.
Where's Cloud?
And now Tifa is joining.
Well, they can take care of themselves. We've got bigger issues.
Barrett's very useful against these huge swarms of bugaboos or boogaboos. I don't know. Let me try to quickly manage Tifa's equipment. I'm going to put wind, or first I'll do ice, and then wind. And honestly, that should be fine.
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks.
All right. Gotta go find Wade. Come on.
Whoa, third-person shooter game? If you had not played the original, do you think you would have experienced the game in a much different light? Yeah, I think I would have. I would have thought this game was amazing. If I hadn't played original. Yeah, but I would have experienced the original differently with the context of Remake. I think that either way, if someone decides to play Remake first or the original, and then they play the other, they're going to really appreciate the moments, characters, story, music. You know, and then also, you know, all of the cool moments and things that this game sets up that in the first 7 hours of the original, which is basically what Remake covers, you know, some stuff in the original is not in, or some things in the original are not set up in Midgar, but this remake does manage to set those things up and hint at things and foreshadow at things. So this is a cutter. It's thunder time. Oh, that didn't work. That's unfortunate. Do we know much about Barrett's backstory? I will answer that question after this fight. Not really. Again, I think the next game is going to have a lot of backstory for every single character. Cloud, Sephiroth, Barrett. So yeah. One way I could kind of tease the original is that, yeah, there's a lot of really cool Barrett backstory you get. And for pretty much every character. Alright, I need to heal.
You can handle this.
Time to end this.
Never quit, never surrender.
But yeah, in the stream you missed, it was stuff that was basically, yeah, the one stream you missed is stuff that's exclusive to Remake.
I think Wedge is holding up okay.
So you could watch that stream,
He's a lot tougher than people think.
but at the same time, like, you're fine with you know, if you finish watching these streams to the ending of this game, and then you go and play Remake, you're not really missing anything.
Finish him off. Too late.
I would say I feel like the original is a little... I don't know if I felt like the original was longer because, you know, I was blind to it, obviously. Or what. But I feel like the original is a little longer than Remake, which is quite interesting when you see that 7 hours of the original was adapted into a 30-hour game. I'm hoping that the Remake series is made into a trilogy. I think that that would be the best option for Square Enix to take. Just kind of my personal opinion, though. How much about Shinra? Was it formed around taking advantage of Mako? I mean, you don't really see the birth of Shinra, but yeah, that's pretty much where Shinra got, not exactly its start, but where it got its power and wealth from. You'll see how Shinra connects to a lot of different characters in this story.
That's a win.
Gotta stay on my toes if I'm
There are still quite a good number of members of Shinra who you haven't been introduced to yet that you will by the end of Remake. There's the main theme of FF7. That's one of my favorites. Let's see. I did the bench. Alright, quick 1-minute break again, and then the end of this chapter, which I actually made it to. Hello. Hydration break. Yeah, in case it wasn't obvious, I really love Final Fantasy VII, both the original and the remake. I can't pick whether I like original or remake more, since obviously remake doesn't cover everything in the original, but I would say it's my favorite, yeah, I would say it's my favorite game franchise of all time. Like, the places and the emotions and everything is amazing. I would say maybe the objectively speaking, the original is a little rougher around the edges. There are some points that aren't too good. And remake is a lot more well-rounded. But, you know, at the same time, FF7 is still amazing in its own right, and there are amazing things to experience. In OG and remake. You like Remake's Midgar better, but since there's a lot in OG that Remake doesn't get to yet, I'm starting to like OG better. Yeah. So again, that's why I can't to pick between a remake and OG isn't fair. Both are really amazing games. And I don't know,
What is this?
they have a relationship where one makes the other better. In a way. So again, for me, I played the original and I loved it. I had nothing to compare it to. Then about a year after that, Remake came out, and like, it's so amazing how much they added, adapted in Remake. It's amazing. You prefer not comparing things. Rough around the edges, golden saucer, or gold saucer. You prefer not comparing things. Not a part of the Catholic imagination? Yeah, but I do get what you mean. It's not, again, as I was saying, it's kind of not too fair to compare them to each other. I mean, obviously they're going to cover the same character's story, music, beats from the story. But yeah, both games are great. So again, Remake is a PS4 exclusive, but the contract is for 1 year. So that 1 year would end at like April 8th or 9th. So after that, the game's probably going to get a Steam release. And so that's very exciting. Most of the game runs at 30 FPS, so there could potentially be, 60 FPS capabilities in the PC version, which is really exciting to think about. Random boss go. Yeah, it is kind of random. Again, I don't exactly know the full extent of what these enemies are referencing. If I played Dirge, I would probably appreciate this a lot more. Oh, that's weird. The enemy fell down and is pressured, but since he's up there, there's actually no way to make it up. So there's nothing you can really do.
We gotta close that gap. Pete, you're up.
Okay, cover me.
But yeah, I think in general, if you like this or you like OG, you will conversely like the other. I mean, it's sort of the same deal. So yeah, and I mean, Square Enix in the past for Final Fantasy 15, that was a console. It wasn't a console exclusive, but eventually it got a Steam release. So I'm assuming in the next year there will probably be a Steam release. And of course, I highly recommend playing both. Yeah, there's now this big guy. That's kind of dangerous. Okay. You can use the stairs. Oh yeah, well I did kind of just use them. Ow! Oh, I can use thunder on this boss. That's what it's weak to. Oh, wait, never mind, it's not. Oops. Yeah, this boss can be pretty tricky, especially in... Yeah, especially because of that attack. You can't really dodge it, to my knowledge. I've never found a way to do so, unless you're standing under a platform like this. So that's usually how I handle it. Ah! I did not expect that. Do not die. So the appendage there is weak to guns. I'm going to assess it. So now I can attack its heart. It's weak to ice. At the moment, Tifa can't really deal any damage. She's kind of stuck up there. For the time being. Oh wait, it's weak to blizzard and ice magic. Alright. I'm going to need an ether. Oh, more guys. It says failed experiment. I don't know what the message retracted was. Ah, well that's not good.
Can you fight?
Use Shiva, yeah. Well, using a summon, it's kind of a very scripted thing. So probably the next phase of the fight, I'll be able to. As for right now, probably... I mean, right now I've got to wait. You'll see that summon meter will build up, and then I can summon Shiva, which would be very useful, although I think Cloud might have Shiva. I'm unsure of that, though. Your thoughts were confirmed. Okay. So yeah, one thing about this whole fight is that if you die, you have to do the whole thing over, which can be a little annoying. Okay, time to use Somersault, and I'm going to heal Barret, or not Barret, Tifa. So that did a lot of damage. It's important to take out these guys, because I believe the unknown, or the big unknown, or the failed experiment, rather, can absorb them. I think that's one thing he can do. Fire in the hole. Use an ether on Barret, and then also I can use Blizzaga, the highest level ice magic. You can't imagine not using items in hard mode. Yeah, it's pretty difficult. But it really tests your knowledge and skill. And like I said, it's really fun being challenged in the game. So there's the summon gauge. Jeez, I'm almost done. Oh, here's Shiva. Good. So yeah, I'm handling this fight very well. Again, if you're playing this for the first time, you may even lose this fight. But yeah, this is about the end. So yeah, I'm gonna go a little more over. There's a part at the very beginning of chapter 14 I want to cover. And then I can actually do a side quest stream over the weekend. That is my plan. Because there's a lot of side quests. I could probably do 2 whole streams with just the side quest for the next chapter. But yeah, again, I'm not... You can read the failed experiment and the unknown entities.
So how'd you manage to track us?
They have a little biographical information about them.
There's nobody else I know.
This cutscene tells you a little about it, though. Barret is Kamehameha, pretty much, with fire in the hole. I don't know. I hope it doesn't feel like... Oh, that was weird. The dialogue box cut out.
Yeah. That's the Shinra I know.
So these are people. Dun dun dun.
Cloud?
Again, this is more of a reference to Dirge of Cerberus, but I mean, in the original FF7 you could kind of make some connections. Alright. I would hope that I'm not rushing the experience for you, Adrian or AJ. Again, it's a longer game, so I'm trying to cover a lot. I was also kind of trying to get to a particular point, so that way I could do a whole side quest live stream. So then next week, we can go right back into story. So yeah, the game giving a lot of time to breathe in this chapter and deal with everything that's happening and learn things about what ancients are, who Aerith is. AJ, I know you said you had a good amount of work to do.
He made it, didn't he? They can still be alive.
Would you be up for playing OG? What percentage of story cutscenes and gameplay do you think the game has?
Jesse and Biggs.
That's an interesting question.
I'm sorry.
Well, I would say it's about 30 hours. If it's your first time through in total. I don't know. I would say it's pretty evenly split. Maybe like 35 cutscenes, 65 gameplay. You'll see how long the chem takes. Okay. But yeah, there's a lot of cutscenes in this game, and there's a lot in the original. A lot of the cutscenes are just dialogue, and you kind of see flashes back, flashes to other characters, what they're doing, and then there are some pre-rendered cutscenes, which were technologically advanced for their time, but are extremely dated by today's standards. However, I still like them, and I still like the original, even though it might seem dated graphically. The Ancients, one of the world's first civilizations. This race of people were capable of hearing the voice of the planet. Few records of them remain, and most information has been lost. They are still of great interest to Shinra, however.
I'm sorry. I truly am. We had no other place
Yeah,
to
so
go.
here's kind of the last scene I wanted to cover.
I would never leave a wounded
well,
man
actually,
out on the
it's
street.
one more after this. But yeah, there's Wedge. Wedge made it.
Elmira, I know what you said, but you have to let us go after Aerith.
Not this again.
We found an underground Shinra lab, where they've done human testing. This wasn't the first time, and it won't be the last. I know these people, and I know they're never gonna let Aerith go.
Yeah, so...
She's the last living ancient on the planet. Think about what that means to Shinra scientists. Especially to that son of a bitch, Hojo. We're all just numbers and meat.
Hojo.
But...
Please. I need some time to think. You've all had a long day.
I retract his death confirmation.
Why don't you go upstairs and get some rest?
Yeah. Wedge confirmed dead. Fortunately. Well, actually, fortunately, he survived. So yes, this next scene is actually random. And again, like I said, it's based on the member of the party that you've been like closest to, done the most side quests with, etc. So there's one for Barrett, one for Tifa, and then strangely there's also one for Aerith, even though she's not here right now. But here, this is going to be the Tifa one. This is the one I got on my first playthrough, and I would say it's pretty good. This is known as a Chapter 14 resolution. That's what something in the game calls it, and there are 3 of them. Tifa, Barrett, Aerith. They're all good in their own right. I don't know. Decided to go for this one since AJ likes Tifa a lot.
Can't sleep?
No. You too?
I heard footsteps.
Sorry. Didn't mean to wake you.
I'm a light sleeper. It's a soldier thing.
That flower you gave me the other night, that was from Aerith, wasn't it? I knew there was something weird going on. You buying flowers?
You would have been happy with Barrett too. Well,
They
to get
symbolize
Barrett's...
reunion, believe it or not.
To get Barrett's, you would need to not do any side quests in Chapter 3 or Chapter 8. And then not really have positive responses toward either of them, either Tifa or Aerith. So that's pretty much
curious,
impossible
so I
with
looked
what
it
I've
up.
done.
I tried to keep it alive as long as I could. But now, it's dead and buried. Like the bar, our home, and everything else.
Again, like I said, I like all these cutscenes.
They took everything from us. Again. Cloud. Cloud, you're hurting me. It's stupid. I know that crying's a waste of time.
That's not true.
Thank you.
You've done more for us than we deserve. I won't forget this. If you ever need anything, all you gotta do is holler.
Happy to help out, however I can.
Elmira.
I've
Plus
been
10
thinking about
affection
what you
points
said.
gained.
She's calling out to me. I can feel it.
We all can. So please.
Oh, one thing that's cool about Barrett's
She's our
cutscene
friend.
is that it actually
We have to
plays
help
Barrett's theme. Other than that, I don't think Barrett's theme plays anywhere else. Again, it's Barrett's theme. I don't think you could play during like his backstory.
But not yet.
But it's nice.
Please,
It was nice
bring her
to
back to me.
hear it. Tifa will remember that.
Daddy!
Marlene.
Are you going?
Yeah, there's a lot of questions people have with the remake sequel as well. Like, is our materia and equipment going to be able to carry over across games? My answer to that would be probably not.
I can't fight out there.
I just feel like you could get really overpowered and then,
Some bad people are trying to hurt the planet.
you know,
And
then the
Daddy-
second remake game would be a
Daddy and his
piece of
friends are
cake.
trying to stop those
It would be cool if they made some way to do that.
slums, your
I
friends,
just
the
don't see
whole
that
planet.
happening.
It's Daddy's job to
And
protect.
I'm fine with that.
And that's why I've got to go. You remember that nice girl who came to find you? Well, now we have to go find her. And when we bring her home, you need to say thank you, okay?
Barrett, best dad / protagonist. Again, you'll see why I like Cloud more.
What?
Nothing.
As you play OG.
You should help her.
But yeah, I would say he's probably the standout, really fleshed out character from the original. At least in the early parts of the game. In Midgar.
I promise.
I want to know if Barrett ever settles down and retires from this violent life,
You can go.
just to spend time with Marlene. Well, again, you could play through OG after you finish these streams, finish watching these streams,
Barrett.
and then there are parts of the compilation, you
She's
know,
tougher than me.
games, books, movies, and the FF7 universe that take place after FF7.
Time to get some payback.
Don't forget
Again,
while we're
I
doing
would
this.
recommend not looking at all
Rescue Aerith.
into them until finishing the original. So here's where I'm going to stop. This is where sort of everything opens up. The Sector 5 slums, a little bit of the Sector 7 slums, and you can see the people who have evacuated Sector 7. You can go to Wall Market. You can go to the Coliseum again. Chadley is back, so I could defeat the Fat Chocobo and get the materia. So yeah, there's a ton of stuff that's going to be in the next stream over the weekend. Thank you once again. I enjoyed this as always. Yes, it's a pleasure showing this game off and talking about how much I love it. Yeah, so I have 87 hours across both playthroughs. But yes, AJ, if you are going to play OG, I will happily watch. If not, hopefully some other time. Anyways, goodbye. See you in the next stream.